Good. Yeah, I'm having a good Fringe. Last night I went over to the Meadows to have dinner with some of my mates, a young Scottish couple. I thought I ought to give them a gift, but what can I give them? So I gave them a packet of 6 picnic eggs, which are of course mini Scotch eggs, and thus the Scottish equivalent of Ferrero Rocher. I've had a pretty shit day though. I got mugged by a deaf person. It's always the quiet ones, isn't it? Get your own back, the Siamese twin said to his brother. I invent imaginary companies like nobody's business. The calendar's days are numbered. People who cut corners don't last long at the Muller yogurt factory. Quick impression for you, quick impression. What's that? That's a giant carrying a carpet. Venn diagram. Welcome. Yes, I thought to talk a bit about myself tonight. What I'm most proud about myself is I sponsor an otter. I sponsor an otter. Not to do a marathon, obviously, it wouldn't have the stamina, it's a sea-based mammal. I sponsor an otter to not die, that's all it has to do. A lot of you thinking, Max, why do you sponsor an otter? It's just a poor man's beaver. Because I sponsor an otter, I get sent this amazing magazine every month. It's called Otter News, sure. The best bit of this month's edition of Otter News is a very amusing take of the traditional feature Hot or Not. It's called Ot or Not, sure. Hey. Under Ot, they mean hot. They've put otters. Under Not, they've put killing otters. But because I sponsor an otter, I don't just get sent that magazine every month, I also get sent a letter from the otter in which he thanks me for my support and tells me what he's been up to, like, oh, I'm so wet. Very flirty, my otter. It cost me £20 a month to sponsor that otter, and I told my mate that, he went, £20 a month? For that I sponsor an African orphan, and he learns how to read and write. I said, well, my otter learns how to read and write, otherwise, how the fuck's he written me that letter? The bloke who said that to is my best mate Rich. He's frankly a moron. I'll give you an example of how stupid he is. Don't you ever play the innuendo game before? It's quite a good drinking game, right? The innuendo game is you pick a topic and you make an innuendo about it, and whoever makes the best innuendo wins, right? But the topic was Harry Potter. I rather amusingly said, ooh, I'd show Hermione my wand. I mean, my dick. It's Rich's go, and he went, oh, I'd suck Harry Potter's balls. I made a lot of faux pas. I made a bad faux pas the other day. It was in a restaurant. I handed back the menu. I said, I'll have the lasagna. Wink. And in one wink, I went from normal bloke to sex offender like that. And I've learned that a wink can change the meaning of any communication, right? A quick example. I've been taking your son for PE for 6 months now. I think it's fair to say he's very fit. Mr. Dickens, we got your test results back, and you're gonna live. Yes, for the next bit I need someone on stage, so you'll be wonderful, thank you. Come on. Sit down then. Yes, well, it's a lot of milk. I don't know if you've ever drunk a pint of milk after having a pint of lager, but that is basically a volcano. Right. What I really want to talk to you tonight about, I must get onto it, is the tabloids. I love the tabloids because what they'll do is they'll take a story and they'll take all nuance out of it and just end up with a headline that is basically bullshit, right? I've got a good example for you tonight. It's this. This is in the news of the world recently. I don't know if you can see it. It's Mr. Blobby, War on Immigrants. Mr. Blobby, War on Immigrants. Picture of a smiling Blobby there. No doubt imagining the death of an asylum seeker. Caption, Blobby, semicolon, kick 'em out, kick 'em out, kick 'em all out, says Blobby. All happens there. Of course, Mr. Blobby's human mouthpiece. And this is the best bit, the Blobby Manifesto. Mr. Blobby has kindly published his manifesto. Don't worry, I have it with me tonight. It's this. It's pink and yellow and therefore funny. I'll read out the first line for you. Ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Blobby, 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 Blobby. The rest is very samey, to be honest. I'll skip to the end. Blobby, 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 and the last line, and no fucking immigrants. The Blobby Manifesto there. But what have we learned from that? What have we learned from that tonight? Well, to summarise what we've learned, we need to return to our dear old friend, the Venn diagram. And we've learned that if you cross Nazism with Noel Edmonds, you get Blobby. Which is nice, isn't it? Good. Yes. I did that bit about the Venn diagram at a gig the other day, and someone said, Max, are you aware that Florence Nightingale invented the Venn diagram? Apparently this is true. Apparently Florence Nightingale invented the Venn diagram during the Crimean War, when she was running a hospital in Turkey, because they had scarce resources and she needed to work out which people she should prioritise for treatment. So she invented the Venn diagram for this purpose. Now, I've been thinking about what her Venn diagram would look like, and I'm not sure she needed one, right? What would Florence's Venn diagram look like? One bit alive, the other bit dead, in the middle, injured. Treat them! Treat them, says Florence. Treat them! Did she need that? No. But maybe I'm still being unfair. Maybe she didn't invent the Venn diagram, maybe she invented the pie chart. Does that save her? No. But maybe I'm still being unfair. Maybe she actually invented the bar chart. Does that save Florence's bacon? No. So there we are. For crying out loud, go to a funeral. Thanks very much.